You on my level. That's all you do. Now you see now. You done fucked up with nothing. I can go away. Hey yo, I'm not the same. Forget my name. I'm dressing like it's summertime, man. I spit flame. My soul remains. I just rearrange my whole range. Hey, I'm cutting all the pain. I'm burning different strains. I'm far from insane, yo. Only when I'm sober. And now that's really strange. The whackness they fade. Still no watch. That means no time to play. I only got these words that ricochet in the membrane. Long lasting. Words stay smashing. You the gummy stay crashing. While they're cashing out, man, I'm mashing out. Fuck the cloud. I'm double fisting, gaining style. The work come out, man. Sees all the searching now. I see you still bleed like the words from tongue cop. Cook your ass with these raw flows. Almost go. Moving like a trimmer when I'm deep down below. Yeah. Every day of your life, and never care about anybody who gets in your way. This is not Ghost way, boy. Hey, hip hop, you got me going stir crazy. Still the herb got me going hazy. This for God's baby. I'm killing shit next. Show the mortuary. Voice too heavy. This is something that you couldn't carry. I'm on the ground, so don't need to bury me. What I need is therapy, which is consistent energy. Hey, to get me to eternity. Gradually baffling these weak-minded MCs. Then I go in for the kill with infinite poetry and wordplay. Killing the diligent, yo, mindset free from hypocrisy. Hey, come on, G, this is like surgery. Scalpel, watch me travel the competition. Man, in the matter so exquisite. Man, just listen, I got you open, I ain't joking. I'm just smoking and provoking. Man, you know me, I'm steadily holding, controlling the destination easily. Take it, G. That's how it's done, son.
Man, hold up. Welcome back. This your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk Podcast. Man, got another exclusive episode for you guys today, episode 46. Kicking it with hip-hop artist, extremely talented, that boy Bobby Bless. What's going down, brother?
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
Man, another day, man. Definitely a blessing to have you on here, man. Doing some big things, brother. You're doing some big things. We're gonna definitely listen to a little preview of your new single you got out, man. That cover, I like that cover, man. That shit go hard.
Thank you.
Before we get started, we got a few shout outs, man. Big shout outs to Low Rock Entertainment. Big shout outs to Royal Mammoth Urban Outfitters, Houston Rocco, PSK 13, Ozzy the DJ, Rich Alexander. Big shout outs to all y'all boys for real doing big things. We got a big event coming up at the end of the month. Y'all stay tuned for that, for real. Big shout outs to you, man. I just found out you actually made the original logo for Urban Mammoth, Royal Urban. That's what's up, man. Big shout out. I didn't know that, man. That's what's up. I just found it out today. For real. Big shout out to you on that. For real. Man, it's saying that. Let's get started, brother. Man, tell everybody what city you from and how was it like growing up in your city?
Well, I guess, man, I moved a lot. So, but as far as where I'm at now, or I came back before from here?
Just start from a childhood. Wait, tell everybody where you're originally from.
Well, I was born in Alaska, Anchorage, and I was kicking it there until I was 5, and then we came to San Antonio, chilled here for a little bit. Then we went to Miami, chilled for a little bit, and so forth. But in Miami is where I started to listen to music, started to notice music because of my father. You know, popped in that LL tape, I'm Bad. And, you know, it was just a whole bunch of, you know, my father's a big influence on me. So, you know, went there, and then from Miami we went back to San Antonio, and then from San Antonio we went to Las Vegas. Now, Las Vegas, that's where the hip hop in me grew, because I moved there in 1990. So, you know, I was just 8th grader, new place. So I was just like, man, what's going on? So, you know, I started meeting people, and they started putting me on to this and to that. So then, you know, I started listening to the commercial stuff, and then I started getting to Too Short, you know, Spice One, you know, stuff like that. NWA, I grew up on all that, Top Dog, all that stuff. But somebody put me on to some KRS-One. man, it was over after that. I'm sorry.
Man, facts.
You know, I'm sorry because I started to dig more into the East Coast, and everything just started unfolding so dope. Wow, boom, 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 boom. There was so much, man. So, and then that's when I started to absorb that hip hop. Like, I was first amazed as a spectator, and I was just like, man, that's dope. The way they put everything together, these beats, DJing, all that stuff. And I would just ask myself, how the hell do they do that shit? How they do it? So I just, I was there about 2 years later after being in Vegas. I met a couple of guys, started, had a crew, RSK, Rock Skittle crew. It was cool, man. Started breaking, started meeting people, and then I started, like, after going through breaking and doing competitions, it was kind of cool little story, man, because then I started to bust my little freestyles, and the thing about good friends, man, they're gonna tell you the truth. And when I started, my best friend said, "Man, shut up. It's whack. Just stick to drawing because you're good at drawing. Just the rhyming, no." So me being the type to where, like, man, all right, started just going and doing until I came out here in '96, and then I ended up in Greens Point. It was
Okay.
'96. So then I started, meeting people again, started going to these clubs, breakdancing, breakdancing here, breaking here. I started meeting people. Now I started meeting people that rap. Like one time, man, I went to this roller rink off of man, what is that? Is that 290? 290 Magnum Road area. There was a roller rink back in the day, and I was in the booth with a friend of mine, and then I looked to my right, and I was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "What?" Come to find out, it was Paul Wall and Chameleon there.
Oh wow!
I didn't know that. I never that. I didn't know that. I just, because I went there for something else, but I looked over, it was like, huh, okay. So it was just, I started meeting people, and then I started doing the shoe game. I met Slim Thug there, and then I don't know, just when I came here, I just took it serious.
Yeah.
Started writing, whatever, blah blah blah, and now I'm here.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. In the beginning of your statement, you said that you started listening to East Coast music and you started vibing off of that. When I first heard your music, that's the first vibe I got. You have an East Coast vibe to you. You know what I mean? You, me personally, you have an old school, like early '90s East Coast vibe, and I love that, man. We need to bring that back for real, for real. So it's definitely an honor to have you here. Another thing is, like, you know about my platform is all about having up and coming artists. Help y'all get to y'all where y'all want to be. But this one's even more special, man. We don't have a lot of Puerto Ricans in the game. And me being Puerto Rican myself, this is an honor to have you on here, man. For real, putting down for our people, man. It's a major blessing, for real, brother. For real, man. I appreciate this, for real. Did the experience you had as a child have anything to do with your creative process and your music?
Man, I was just the creator since when a kid, just drawing, just draw. But then when I started listening to music, I started noticing, like, as it got doper, it was because they were going more outside of the box. So I'm like, man, if I do it, I can't be, as my mom would say, I can't be Mickey Mouse,
Yeah.
I gotta boom, boom, and I've noticed that when you're in the game, man, and when you do one that's good, they expect you to double up from that good one. So that's why I'm just like, oh man, but I like it. I like to think like that. I don't know, it's just weird. The way I see the world is totally different than anybody else, the way they see it.
Yeah. What would you say your creative process is when it comes to making music?
Man, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I got it. Sometimes I don't. sometimes within me getting in it, it just stops. Like, oh, what happened? So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna chill, put everything away, do some graphics, either watch some, TV, get stuff ready for tomorrow to work. Hey, the verses might even come at me when I'm working. I could
Yeah, I
be,
hear that. I hear that.
prepping the truck, doing what I got to do, and out of nowhere, I hear like a beat or something from, like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's playing something, and I'm like, oh man, hold on. And by the 15 minutes gone, I done wrote half a verse and another one, and I'm ready to come, do my thing.
Yeah, yeah. What is the life in the day of Bobby?
Man, get up at 6 o'clock, take a shower, get everything ready to go to work before I leave, feed my cats, make sure everything is cool at the house, get in the whip, just jump on 99 and get to work, and just work all day in the heat. Come home, say hey to everybody, hug everybody, kiss everybody, roll one up, go up, and then, work on some graphics. So while I'm working on the graphics, my mind is already working on the music part of it, like writing or like, man, what kind of beat I need or this or that. So when I get done with graphics, by about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I'll go and do my recording for about until like 1. And then after that, it's time to go to bed and do it all over again.
Yeah. That's another thing I wanted to touch on. Outside of music, you're an artist as in when it comes to drawing or creating things. Let's touch on that. Let's tell people a little bit about your other passions.
Well, drawing as a kid, drawing since junior high, since high school. Got out of high school, came to Houston, met this guy. He kind of put me in his wing to learn graphics. About a year intern, that was pretty rough, but I made it. And then I started doing things on my own, but it was kind of, for the first year and a half, it was real cold. I didn't get no jobs, no nothing. But then after that, I got that one. I put my work out there, and then it just started waving. More work came, and then more. And then after, and behind that work, I started meeting people. So one day, man, I was at home working, and then my phone rings. I go, hello, and and it's like, is this Bobby? I go, yeah. Who's this? And it's it was June from Royal Mammoth. And that's when he hit me up, like, oh, okay. And then he goes, yeah, on PSK 13. I'm like, huh? And then I Googled him after everything. I Googled him. I was like, oh, okay.
That's who that is. That's sweet. Hell yeah. Big shout out to PSK 13.
Yeah. So, then we just started chopping it up and gave me his little ideas, and then poof, you got Royal Mammoth. But I started doing work for people and kept working. Sometimes it was dead. Sometimes I'll be flooded. Sometimes it'll be medium. Like right now, I got a couple of pieces I got to do before Monday. So, and after graphics, man, do some music.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's it.
That's what's up, man. How would you say? How did you get started in the music industry?
Ooh, well, when I came here, I used to write little raps here and there. When I go to when I met my boy Steven, aka Surreal from Hungry Records, he put me man, some things happened in my past life to where it got real dark in my life, and he's the only one that put his hand out and looked out for your boy, man. And he put me under his wing, and he took me to these underground rap spots, and hey, that shit was crazy. I liked it though. I liked it. I liked the vibe, man. Everybody just some grimy ass rhymes, and everybody was just there, just like. And I told myself, man, I like this. I like it. After the next day, I'm over here but I don't tell nobody. That's the thing. I don't say nothing to nobody. I don't be like, hey, man, I'm gonna rap this. I just put it away. All right, man. What are we doing today? Cool.
Yeah.
Myself. Oh, shit. Put it back away. And just, and then just like that, man, I learned that part of the rap from Young Surreal.
Yeah, that's what's up. You mentioned the those underground rap spots, man. It's different. Those I've been to a few. It's different. Like you said, you got that gritty, grimy. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Big shout out to my guy, the Black Bully, man, because that's his type of style. He's right outside of Chicago, man, and as he got that gritty, grimy style to him, it's amazing, man. Crazy lyricist. Man, before we continue, we're gonna go ahead and play your new single you got.
Yeah.
Let's get on that. We're just gonna give him a little sample, man. It's called "Be Yourself." Give everybody a little sample of it. Y'all can go ahead and check it out on was it Apple and what else you have it on right now?
It's both on Apple and Spotify. Bobby Bless 125. Bobby Bless 125.
All right, here's a little preview of "Be Yourself." New single just dropped yesterday.
That means no time to play. I only got these words that ricochet in the membrane. Long lasting words stay smashing. You the gummy stay crashing. While I'm cashing out, man, I'm mashing out. Fuck the clout. I'm double fisting, gaining style. The word come out, man. Cease all the searching now. I see you still bleed like the words from tongue cloud. Cook your ass with these raw flows. Almost go. Moving like a tremor when I'm deep down below. Yeah.
Man, that's a little preview right there, man. Y'all gonna have to go check it out, man. It's man, this dude is amazing, man. He making moves, man. And like I said, he moving quiet. You know what I mean? He ain't out here all loud about it, man. He's letting the music speak for himself, man. For real. For big shout out to you, my guy, for real. Let's see where we was at. At what point did you realize, this music thing is what I wanted to do?
Well, I guess the feedback, because like before, like I was just doing for like before, man, when I started music, man, honestly, I tried to do music because what happened was back then I had an ugly divorce. So, and then all that happened, they took my kids. So I didn't know where they was at. So I figured, let me make some music, maybe, because, kids love music. Kids eat music all day. So I try to, maybe make some music and maybe one day they could hear it on the radio. Hey, you know what? That sounds like my dad or blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
But I did it for that reason. But then, like I said, people started to, hey, that sounds dope. Oh, man. And then I started to see the numbers. I'm like, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I said, hey, let me see this. I got another one. Okay, let me try this one. Boom. I did that song. I'm like, oh, people like that one too. So then I kept going. And then I started meeting, like I said, meeting people and learning more ways and this and that and all. Like I didn't do it by myself. I learned as I went. Like I say in my songs, I learned as I go.
Yeah. What would you say with your new single? What was the story behind that? Like, what made you come up with that one?
I guess my age. Just my age. Yeah, I got my gray hairs, bald, glasses. It's just my age. Be yourself. Why? How that's gonna look weird? Me wearing some skinny jeans or I don't know. Just I don't know. It's just me. Just
yeah.
Working almost 12, 13 hours, 15 hours a day. I want to let some steam off my mind.
Yeah, I heard that. But is it difficult separating your private life, I should say your public persona with your private life?
Nah.
Simple.
Nah. It hasn't gotten to the point where it's any disrespectful type of things going on or anything like to where I'm saying, hey, I'm open with everybody. Now, if I feel like it's hey, then I'll tell you, hey. Yeah. But people can ask me whatever they want.
Yeah. Man, who or what would you say had been the biggest influence on your
journey? Man, as a kid growing up, man, I want to say some LL Cool J. Like my father showed me some Big Daddy Kane. Grow as a child, man. Then growing up in high school, to like Tribe Called Quest, some more Big Daddy Kane, some Third Base, some more Tribe. Tupac tracks in there somewhere. You know, Mobb Deep. Oh man, De La Soul. You know, all those guys. And then when I got out, it was like some Jedi mind tricks, the Army of Pharaohs. My boy V Zilla, he's another big influence. V Zilla, when I used to see him do his thing on the shows, I used to take my mind, man, I want to do that too.
Yeah.
And then he had the wordplay too, so I was like, man, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta come with fire, man, some heat, you know, some like, cause getting booed and shit talk, that ain't a good feeling.
For real though. Who would you say is your biggest supporter?
My girl.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Man, what are you working on next? What do you got coming up? Any shows?
Well, I got like today, last minute I know for you, but today they have an event at the Bad Astronaut at 4 to 9, and that's pretty, you know, be pretty cool. They're gonna have some b-boy and breakdancing, some show, you know, some other MCs showing. And then after that, I'm gonna be if I'm not mistaken, performing September 9th with Proverbial Kool-Aid. September.
I will be there. I will be there at the compound. I will be there. Yes, sir. I talked to Damon yesterday. I will be there. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to that one. Big shout out to Damon. I had him on my show about a month ago, man. Amazing dude, for real, for real.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I seen your name on that list. I got excited. I'm like, yes, sir. But yeah, I would definitely be at that one for sure. Definitely. Oh, and big shout out to Finna, man. That event you're gonna be at today, man. Man, y'all don't know who Finna is. She's a 6-year-old autistic rapper, and she is a beast, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Great job, man. She's good.
Yo, she's something special, man. When I got to meet her at that Father's Day kickback, listen to her perform, I'm like, wow. So y'all definitely check it out. I got something lined up with her coming on the show pretty soon, so y'all definitely check that out. Yeah, when I seen that post today, man, I was upset I couldn't make that one today. It was just too short of notice for me. But man, you're gonna kill that show for real. Definitely, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Man, so what's one thing you want the world to know about you that they don't know already?
I'm just normal dude, just like them. Get up in the morning, work, make some money for the rent, pay the bills, you know, work to be broke, I guess you could say, but happy. you know, that's it. And music is just, I guess you could say, a reliever from the whole day. You know, but I put a lot of mind, heart, soul up in it. You know, it's just not just blah blah blah. It's some things that I've seen, learned, and I'm telling people.
Yeah, and that's what I like about your music. You know, growing up in the 90s, I missed that music where people were telling the story. You know what I mean? Like Slick Rick. I love Slick Rick growing up. So, you know, so to have you on the scene and you actually got a story going with your music, you know what I mean? And that style is slowly coming back. Like I said, with you, with Rich Alexander, is with Zion Ali out of Chicago. Man, I'm loving it, man. Hip hop is finally healing itself. You know what I mean? Through you guys, and it's amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I started losing hope for hip hop when motherfuckers going triple platinum on mumble that you can't even understand it. Triple platinum makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So to hear you guys come with a story, man, I'm loving it, man. For real, loving it. Man, what's next for you? And any albums coming? I know we mentioned the show. You got any albums or anything coming after this single?
Working on the EP. That's where that song coming off of. So, and that the EP is going to be, I guess you could say, a self-titled because it's going to be hybrid. It's going to be called Hybrid Music.
Okay.
It's just we have like 6, 7 tracks, but that one will be the 6 or 7.
All right, cool. Hell yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to that. Everybody look forward to that too.
I'm gonna keep making and making. I'm not gonna stop until either I lose my voice or I guess lose my voice because I really can't, do anything else if I lose my voice.
Thanks. Man, what is or what do you want your legacy to be?
Man, I just want people to know that I was just like them, an average person that just want to do something. And I want to make it in the simplest form ever to show people that it's easily can be done, that they can do it too. Whatever it is that they're doing, it's just get up, 1, 2, 3, boom. Then comes after what? 4, 5, 6, boom. 7, 8, 9, boom. And you keep going and keep going. And before you know it, you're where you want to be.
No.
Just make sure you gotta stay focused though. That's key. And eliminate any garbage that's holding you down.
Yeah, and that's the hard part for a lot of people, man. You know, you got so many people in your circle and they've been riding with you so long, and sometimes some of them people are dead weight. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta let them go. You know what I mean? No matter how hard it is, and the harder the decision it is, that's how you know it's the right decision.
Yeah.
If you could have a collab with any artist out there, dead or alive, who would it be?
Probably be. I got let me see. I got a couple. I know first one would be Slim Thug. That'd be dope to do something with him.
Yeah.
And then my boy Too Raw. That boy dope. That boy nasty. You know. So, and him, you know, being younger than me and him spitting that type of rap, I like it. You know, boy, Surreal, where you at? I'm waiting for you, boy. Come on.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen for real.
And I got a couple of other people out there that man, right now, after that, I'm kind of blank a little bit. My bad, but y'all know who y'all are. I just, you know, anybody who wants to make something, I'm down. I don't care.
Already, that's what's up.
Oh,
man, what would you say your
big shout to my boy Lil G?
Big shout outs. What would you say your dream venue is to perform at?
Probably the Toyotas. That'd be dope, the Toyota Center.
Yeah, already. All right, one more question before we wrap up this interview, man. What advice would you give to the younger generation, entrepreneurs, businessmen, whatever they got going? What advice would you give them?
It's okay for people to say good things or bad things of what y'all do, man. It's okay for them to critique that shit, because you know what? They're seeing something you don't. So if they got something to say about something you're doing, just let them say what they're gonna say. Take that to the mind, digest it, and bring it back out in a better, but don't think that when we say something, it's bad. We're just showing you, or we're trying to tell you something.
Facts, big time facts. Man, in saying that, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode. I know you got a show you got to get to in a little bit. Man, I appreciate you coming on for real, man, and I wish you success beyond your imagination, brother, for real. And,
appreciate it.
I'll definitely see you with Proverbial Kool-Aid, man. That's gonna be fly, brother, for real. Man, everybody that's watching in the future, that's gonna be watching in the future, everybody watching now, I appreciate y'all coming through. Definitely show some love. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that little bell down there somewhere, give you notifications when I'm live. Man, like I said, good luck tonight, man. Episode 46, kicking it with the amazingly talented hip hop artist Bobby Bless. Man, we out of here. Episode is complete.